So I want to take a moment to appreciate this. This is an A80 VU. I think that's the model number of the tape machine. A80 VU module. Of course, it has some Studer number on it. .080.807-12. Like Studer did not mess around with the mechanics. So what's going on here? This is a front user interface. There's this, they call this the popsicle stick. It does break off. I've got a couple that break off. And look at this thing. Okay, so there's a huge switch mechanism back there that switches between the bias, record, repro, sync, and erase. And behind these there's these little trimmers. Then there's an output that's tied to this. So you have this toggle that ties to this remote control. So you can plug a headphone jack into there. Then you can push this button and it allows you to access a different test point in the circuit on the VU meter. And then there's these through holes that go into this other cage that has another screwdriver mounted something. And then another thing that's screwdriver mounted something. And then there were 4 screws, and these 2 screws were long, and these 2 screws were short. Anyway, don't ask me how I know all this stuff. And then they had all these different mounting brackets. And what I used to do as a gig is replace these light bulbs. That's all I did. I'm not going to lie. And I would build like little tiny LED circuits for them and fix this stuff and clean this stuff up. And they're really nice circuits. Super well engineered, lots of space on the resistors, etc. And they made this stuff, and I don't want to take this apart. Maybe one day I'll take one apart, but there's these little contacts inside there. Let's see. And those little contacts have little ball bearings, and this wand mechanical nightmare here. If one of these breaks off, just kind of all flies apart. You got to take it apart very, very carefully to replace the wand. Also, this chip, what is it? It is a TBA 931, and it's one of those horrible op amps, like it's a dual or a quad or something super strange. And then at the back here, there's this edge connector, and this edge connector again goes into another mechanical thing. And those cages, so I got 2 sitting there. Every now and then I fix them, or I used to fix them. And I broke a 14 there. You see the little knob is gone. There's little light bulbs on the record and the repro, and there's little modules that go inside there. It is just a pleasure to work with these machines when they're mechanically perfect, but when they're mechanically all beat up, it's just a nightmare to put it back together. But I had these on eBay, and they're like $60 or $70 or something like that. But I used to have like 10 tape machines, and to make race cars go, you had to have parts.